Hey YouTubers, it's Cyboy again. I was going through some videos and I remembered, and I saw a video about drum major salutes. This year I'm drum major for the second year at my school, and so I remember my first year trying to come up with a stupid drum major salute. It's probably one of the hardest parts about doing the job is you're creative, unless you're just naturally creative. I spent the hours and hours trying to come up with something, interesting, unique, different, and eventually it just came down to me trying to find some random, good-looking moves that just happened to fit together well. So, as I'm adjusting my camera here a little bit, alright, that works. I don't want it to fall off as it's about to. I'm just going to show you what I did, and hopefully it'll help you out some for all you prospective drum majors out there. Here he goes. Here's the one I did this past year. I'll do a little slow for the camera. Alright, there you have it. Now imagine me doing that in a full black uniform with a brim hat with feather and a cape on the side with gold buttons on it. Very militaristic. Personally, if I were you, you will get much more respect and people will like what you do a lot better if you try to do a more militaristic type salute. And remember, it's always got to end with some sort of salute like this. It's always got to end with the hand up like this. And remember, you tilt it some. But usually, if you're standing at attention, the way I began and ended it, which is how you always want to end it and begin it, at attention, you just need to start trying out moves. Usually I start with a sequence when I'm coming up with a new one, with a foot movement, a hand movement, some sort of fancy secondary hand movement that complements the first one, then into the salute, and then a nice touch that a lot of people add, remember, is to add some sort of, after salute, dismount. Like, for me, I do the whole arm, show off your bicep a little bit, look up at it, and then back down. Those are some things you wanted to look at. It's like, well, let's just do one right now, for example. I'll just come up with something random. I don't know. Okay. Attention. See, it's as easy as that. You don't want it, unlike 10, 15 years ago, anymore you just want to keep your salute nice and concise and easy. Don't do anything crazy or random. But when you're starting to make one, write out a plan of what you want to do. Like, I want to do a foot movement, then I want to do a hand movement, then a secondary hand movement, and then a salute, then a dismount, or however you want to do it, or however your director says that you should. Just a couple things to think about, because I remember how hard of a time I had, and I ended up having to teach it to my fellow drum major. And we just added a couple things, worked on it, because that's the thing, if you come up with something good, and you have a second or third drum major, you need to go after it with them. You need to take it, even use it as a baseline for what you're doing, and then just work on it a little bit, because we changed it a little bit from what it was. I can't even remember what the old one was. But also, think about how it fits your uniform, how it fits your show. If there's a theme, please don't do some sort of dance, something that's supposed to be all funny and cutesy. No, don't do that. No, nobody wants to see that. Everybody will think they'll find it funny, but they'll at the same time be like, oh, they're not very mature, that's not very good, it doesn't look good. So, with that said, I hope that helps you out quite a bit. Gotta help a fellow drum major, that's what we do. Alright, have a good day. Have a good marching season.